I had to switch the camera. So we're back. Another day going gigging. I'm just getting out here. First order of the day was a spark. I got a side quest, so I have 18 stops. It's gonna be 2 hours, and it's $43. So nice little banger to start the day. Like I said in one of my videos before, I prefer the side quest over other orders, if I'm being honest. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm trying something different with the whole microphone situation. I got my Beats headphone in because I was like doing a live stream last night with my workout, and it got blocked for copyright because of the music that they play over the speakers. So I was like, I had to think of a way to drown out so I could still stream. Um, so I had a little brain blast. I was like, think, think, think. And I was like, well, these headphones accept calls, so obviously they have a microphone somewhere. So I put the headphones in, and it pretty much completely got rid of the music. So the stream didn't get blocked again. So hopefully this is working. If I'll come in, just let me know if you can hear me or if you can't hear me. But yeah, so we're headed to pick up the side quest, 18 stops. It's supposed to take 2 hours, so should be done about 5 o'clock. I might possibly pick up a Uber Eats. That's in my path. Oh, perfect. That is awesome. That is awesome. I was hoping you could because I said these headphones got a microphone in them. So obviously it's not just for like listening to music. So I was like, let me try these out. Because I know when I'm driving, there's always like kind of a lot of background noise. And like I said, I was in the gym and they they shut down my stream because of the music. So I had to think quick on my feet. I mean, I do have one of the Rode mics that I can hook to my phone, but I figure this will work out better because I won't have to have like trying to figure out where to fit a microphone on me. Plus, it just looks kind of awkward. So, but happy that you can hear me. Thanks for letting me know. I kept asking people in the stream last night. I was like, "Can y'all hear me?" Nobody said anything. Like, there's like 7 people. At one point, there was 10. I think the highest number we got up to was like 9 people, which was awesome. For my first like workout live stream. Cause I was just testing it out to see how I'm gonna like that on my new channel. And I just started the new channel. Well, it's a channel that I had set up a while back that I was gonna do. It was for something else, so I'm using that channel. I'm gonna convert that channel into the fitness channel. So, but I still don't have 50 subscribers on there, so I can't go live on that channel. So I was like, well, let me just test it out on this one, just to see if people would even show up. And what do you know? We get 19 people. It ended up having like 480 views, I think. So I was like, that might be the route we go for the fitness channel, at least for right now. Because that'll just save me a lot of time and headache and frustration trying to edit videos and I don't know if I'm being real. This content that I was making, it was okay. Uh, at some points, I did kind of feel like it was boring. So I feel like people will like the stream better. You know, live interaction. People get to see what I'm doing for my workouts. They'll get to ask me questions. Not that I'm some expert, but they can ask questions during the live. You know, interact. Um, Plus, I work out at like an odd hour, so most people won't be busy, uh, really doing too much while I'm working out. So it'll be kind of one of those things that they could just put on, let it play in the background, and yeah. But we just got to be careful about the music, especially if I want to try to get it monetized. I really don't stress monetization. I more so do it to kind of like interact. Of course, I do want to make money off of the channel, but I feel like if you don't initially do something because you love it, it's going to be a lot easier for you to give up because you're not going to you usually see any money being made off of something like right away. You know, you're going to have to delay a lot of that gratification for a while. So I figure you always got to start off initially. It is higher. You got to start off doing something first just for the love of it, which I love working out. Oh, man, it's got to be in the 70s. Man, the sun is right on me. Oh, I might actually park on the other side. Shit, never mind. I already checked that. Probably doesn't help that I just got out the shower. Hey, what's up, Carol? Hopefully you can hear me. Somebody else said they could. I put the headphone in today because it has a microphone built into it. So hopefully it'll like drown out a lot of the background noise and you'll be able to hear me a lot clearer, hopefully. Hey, 2537. So you can hear me. Oh, wait a minute. All right, thank you. You too. Dang, it's hot. Oh my gosh. Fragile. Small. Yeah, well, that's cool. Awesome. All right. First stop. 7 minutes. Perfect. This is good. Gym was awesome yesterday. Uh oh. Yeah, gym was awesome. I actually ended up live streaming the workout just to have just to see how it would go and to see if people would actually show up, which a lot of people did. I was very surprised. Uh and because I'm thinking that's how I'm gonna have the new Strictly Fitness channel. It's gonna be a lot of live streams just to save me time on editing for two different channels. Um, since I got a really good turnout, I'm thinking that might be how I do the gym live, the fitness channel. Um, but yeah, it was good. I hit back. I had a really good workout. So happy with the way things went. Um, okay, just run it up to. Uh, That's it. Yeah. So it's a really good workout. I gotta try to get 50 subs on that new channel, so then I'll be able to live stream on there. Oh, one thing did happen though. The music that was playing in the gym, it got me what you call it? It got me my stream for copyright because you could hear the music over the speakers in the gym. So that's when I had to like think quick on my feet, like how can I do this and make it work? So that's when I got the headphone idea. So I was happy that I thought of that. So now I can do that for the live streams when I do gig work and when I do gym. So now we've eliminated all kinds of issues with just this one fix. You say I won't be a lot in the chat tonight because I have many things to do, but you will keep me company in the background if you don't mind. Of course, you keep me company. I appreciate you. You're like my most consistent uh, supporter slash chat buddy so far. So I definitely appreciate you. I saw that many people work out here. Yeah, it had 400. I wonder the first stream had. Let's see. It did really good. I was like surprised. Yeah, the first one, initial one, 489 views. That one got the copyright. And then I did a second one where I put the headphone in, which fixed the problem. I'll have to see how many views that one had. That one's still uploading. It shouldn't have any restrictions, so hopefully that one will count towards my watch hours. But yeah, it was a really good turnout. That makes me excited for the future of my fitness. Uh, I guess because I was like kind of getting discouraged about it because I'm like editing for two channels is hard. So I know I won't be able to strictly do just all lives. Like I'll have to constantly think of ways to switch things up. But but initially going with lives, I think will be the route just because I got a good turnout. So I think that might be how I do it. But yeah, I was surprised that I got that many people. And then like at some points in the stream, it would be like 10, 11, 12 people watching for like, you know, a good amount of time. They weren't just like popping in, popping out. It would be like 10 consistent viewers for a good amount of time. So I'm like, maybe people like this kind of stuff. Because I mean, not a lot of creators do like live workouts. Most people, especially people that are like at the top of the game as far as fitness and content creation, they mostly will post just like pre-recorded videos that they edit. So I think this will be breaking into a new kind of I don't know what to call it. I guess a new audience, people that like live videos, live workout videos. That's Cody. So yeah, the stocks are usually just these envelopes. Just have a bunch of these. I got 18 stocks. This is number one. Pretty sure I gotta go all the way to the top. So if you're working, Carol, that means you're feeling better today, I hope. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Might see if we can get a quick little Uber, especially since I don't have any perishable items. It's just a bunch of little small packages. Oh, I have 21 hours to complete 20 deliveries. Did not know that. So I need 5 more deliveries to guarantee 157, which I'm pretty sure I'm already about to cross that, which is why I'm really liking Uber Eats. I'm making what I feel like is a lot more money. So it definitely was all of the hype. I really like that you don't have the pressure of like all these ratings. You gotta get this acceptance rate, this completion rate, so many deliveries. I think it's usually like 100 deliveries in the last 30 days, something like that. Oh, actually, I need to check and make sure. This is her only one. This is two. Quantity two. Yeah, I have to be careful because sometimes it'll say quantity two, quantity three. Uh, I made that mistake before. It said, well, it had more than one item, but it only made me scan one item, and I only dropped off one item, and it had like maybe two or three, something like that. And I got to the end of my route, and I had packages left, and it was late. It was very late. The store had closed already. I had got a little behind. Um, I think something had happened. I got really behind, and the store had closed. So I had to wait till the next day. I didn't know the address of the people that I had the packages for. So I had to wait till the next day and then go back to the store, and they ended up getting somebody to send them out. So that has forever scarred me. So now I pretty much double, triple check, quadruple check. If it doesn't say one item, quantity one, then I check pretty much all the packages just to make sure. Like if it says two items, one quantity, or whatever it'll say, then I make sure that I've scanned. Because sometimes it'll be one of these. Make sure I show the name. It'll be like one of those, and it'll say, two items, one quantity. And items might be in just that package alone, or one item might be in that, and one item might be in like this little small thing. So it'll usually, most of the time in my um, experience, it'll get you to scan both. But like I said, I guess there was just that one time, that off chance where it only made me scan one. So I only dropped off one. So I got to the end of my route. I had packages left for people that I had already delivered to. So yeah, that was a huge mess. So I said, now, regardless of if I think there's two in one envelope or one wrapped up package, I'll still just check everything just to make sure. That's the last thing I want, is to get to the end of my route again, have packages left over, and especially because I don't know the person's address. Because once you make your drop off, um, all that information disappears. So you can't go back because it has their name on it. So if you had the address, you could be like, okay, well that's that person's address. But all that information is gone for good reasons too. You don't want to be able to look somebody up. You don't want to keep people's information private. Sometimes I don't even bother going in the driveway, especially because my bumper. So just keep that up there. See, like one item, one quantity. So hey, I'm learning. See, got my seatbelt. Turn on Uber. So I gotta get these 5 deliveries. Oh, take a photo of yourself. Okay. So y'all are on that Spark stuff. So I guess you gotta take a picture every so often with Uber Eats. Just like how you do with Spark where they scan your face. I mean, I guess it only makes sense that they do this, especially because they're trying to crack down on those. I don't call them scammers or robots or what that are snagging all the orders in certain cities and states. All it takes is one person to ruin it for everybody else, you know. Thinking I might not stay out here quite as long today, just because I want to be ready for tomorrow. Go tomorrow when things are really gonna be jumping, hopefully. Uh, yes. Oh wait, I've never seen. I knew I had that one At my next few stops. You're welcome. Have a good one. Next, we got some dog food. Up to me. I feel like this is gonna go a lot quicker than I thought. Oh, Yellow Brick Road. Let me take a picture. Oh yeah, some of that. Oh, so a lot of these stops are pretty close. I like it a lot. No, can't do that. Oh, this one says 3. You know what that means? I'm about to do my check. Did you change your name? I did change my name. Yeah, I'm revamping the channel. I Oh, what's up, by the way, man? I still don't know your name. Uh, well, your actual name. It's I'm redoing Eric. Okay, I got it. I will never forget it. Um, yeah, I decided that this channel is gonna be strictly gig work for the most part, and then I'm having a separate channel for fitness. But right now, this is still gonna be kind of fitness because I'm gonna start live streaming my workouts. But the new channel, it doesn't have the 50 subs yet. So I can't go live on that channel right now. So I have to kind of do it on here right now until I start posting content and getting subscribers on the new channel. And I can go live there and just switch everything over to there. So that's kind of my plan. I figure I don't want to mix up the audience, because some people are here because they actually subscribe for my fitness uh, content. And then majority of people are here for the gig stuff. So I figure if majority of the people on this channel are subscribed for gig work, let's just leave this gig work and then just make a separate channel for fitness. So that's kind of my plan there. Hopefully everything's well. Are you in North Carolina yet, or I keep forgetting when exactly you're supposed to go? In Mooresville. Okay, I know where that is. Nice. Are you guys gonna be there for like the Super Bowl and everything? Or I know you said you're moving here. Moving to Statesville. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna like it. Uh, like I said, I had lived in Florida, but yeah, Florida was not the place for me for it's a lot of different reasons. I know you said I think you said you had lived there for like a good portion of your life. I was only there for what, 2 or 3 years. I mean, it definitely has its good, good sides and good things about it. Like I love being able to go to the beach. That's something I still kind of miss. It's just like being able to drive down to the beach like an hour, 45 minutes away. That was just like, oh man, I love that. Now Myrtle Beach is well, we have Carolina Beach in Wilmington. I don't know if you're a beach type person. Uh, but yeah, you got Carolina Beach in Wilmington, which is nice. And most people go to Myrtle, Dirty Myrtle, but I don't know. I feel like Myrtle is definitely like probably a lot worse as far as overcrowding now because I know a lot of people have moved there for some reason. There was like a big influx of people. Yeah, Florida almost all my life. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, I definitely did like Florida. I can't say it was all bad. Just a lot of different things happened, which was, everything happens for a reason. So it was just my sign, like, you had a good run here, but it's time to move on, man. So I'm back here where it all started. Is this the right turn? I actually like, dang, I just stuttered. Um, Funny because I actually always used to say, I'm never coming back home, never coming back home, I'm never coming back to this place ever. And it's funny how like, where did I end up? Right back here. So never say never. Never say never. I did need that time to like experience something else and experience being away from home because I feel like if you stay home too long, you get comfortable, you get complacent, you don't really want to um you don't want to step outside your comfort zone, which Florida was way out of my comfort zone, like 8 hours away from my family, which I had been around pretty much most of my life. And I went to school in Virginia. That was only like 2, 3 hours away. So that was still pretty close. So to jump from like 2 hours, 3 hours away to 8 was a huge step outside of like comfort and just knowing that I was pretty close home. And but yeah, I think at least every male should, well, really every person in general, it's not gender specific. I think every person should get away from home for a while just to kind of be in a different environment, something that you're not as comfortable with or as to. I feel like it's definitely good for growth purposes. Because, I mean, in those 2 years, I grew more than I had my whole life just being away from home. So, yeah, I could really go for some pizza right now. I'm still dreaming about that Pizza Hut I delivered the other day. They had got two of the dinner boxes, and I mean, it just smelled amazing. I haven't had pizza in like at least I try to stay away from pizza. That's the one thing I try to stay away from. Like I'll do burgers, like I cook my burgers, but I try to stay away from pizza because man, once I start eating pizza, it's like the weight just piles on. And all that bread and dough, and it's just so good though. Cheese, pepperoni. It's a little bit warmer today. I can definitely feel it. Yeah, 72, but it's gonna come down back into the 50s later on. See, I keep having to make all these U-turns. That's why I never really understand how they set up the routes and how they set up like the order that you shop in. I guess they have some way that they do it that makes this the most efficient. So it's probably like the second or third. Is it? I know I made a U-turn earlier. So we got Eric. I'm trying to remember. There was another guy, Carter's Custom. I think Carter's Custom Creations. He told me his name, but I forget. I'm big on like trying to remember people's names. That's always like a huge focus for me. Like especially if I meet somebody in person, like I'll make sure I say their name back to them at least like once or twice in a conversation, just so it kind of sticks. I've always felt like that's the uh, easiest and like most considerate thing you can do is just remember someone's name. Like even as like a boss or something, being a supervisor, I feel like it's pretty important that you remember your employees' names and things like that. Sometimes it can be tough though. I just met somebody at the gym last night, and I want to say his name was James. I'm pretty sure. Mm. It's funny how you be going through all these stops and you feel like you're beating the time, but then you find out later that one of your stops is like 20 minutes away. You're like, oh, okay. That's why they said it's gonna take 2 hours. but they're usually like spot on with the estimate, with the time estimates. Ooh. So it's funny how life can take a completely different direction than you initially thought. It's like if you ask me what I thought I'd be doing in 2025, I would have never said that I'd be doing park driving and like Uber Eats. But here I am. Ooh. I would have never even thought I had got my YouTube started because I have been saying for years that I was gonna start a YouTube channel and just never got around to it. Mute. $6 for 20 miles. 50. I think it's 50 minutes. 51 minutes for $6. I guess I need to start pumping out more shorts because I mean my watch hours are going up. I think I'm almost at like 2,000, but just kind of a slow little crawl. So I'm trying to kind of really get things going. That way, once I start to do my different ideas, I'll already be monetized and I can really make the most out of those videos. But I kept looking at my lifetime hours and it was saying like 24 or 2,500. And I'm like, why is that not matching what they say on the earn tab? And I was like, oh, because it's lifetime. So anything outside that 365 days, it's not going to count. Like, Ooh. Oh man, that's why you gotta be careful with kids. They just do not be paying attention at all. I think this is what, 12? So 6 more? Mm. You guys. Some of the good old countryside. show any houses. Just hate that it shakes. That's something else I keep forgetting. I gotta get that mount, a different mount. Something shakeless. Mm-mm-mm. It's always funny to see the face people make, like when they're waiting to come out of somewhere and they're trying to see if you're gonna actually make your turn and they're watching. It's just funny to see the look on people's faces sometimes. Some people be like, oh, so we got two parts to this one. So let's not F this up. One, two. How you doing? How you doing? I'm good. How are you? Huh? Oh, I got you. Oh, I'm dropping just like you. You too. It was two Spark people at the same time. So she's on a side quest too. How funny. Go, I gotta get those toys. Ooh, that is some gas. So this one's 3 minutes away. I think I'd rather get gas first. 5, 1 minute away. Good. Oh, minutes. That pump's not working. I'm guessing that pump works. That's good. Let's try this one. This is the second time I've had an issue with a shell. Whatever. Let me see. Maybe this card. Nope. Alright, we're just going inside and pay. Hey, what's up, man? I get 10 on 6.
10 on 6?
Yeah.
Loyalty member?
Huh?
Are you a loyalty member?
Yes.
You want to try it?
Yeah, I do. This is.
I don't know which one it is, whichever one you signed up with, though.
Okay. Is there something with like the car reading the pump, or has anybody said anything?
Which pump? 6?
On 6, yeah.
No, nobody said anything about 6. I know 4 is messed up. Yeah, 4.
Okay. I'm thinking it's my card because I had an issue at another shell. Did the same thing.
I have no idea, so, but you're all good.
Appreciate it, man. You too. Weird. All right. Finally got some gas. Now let's hit our 13th stop. Ooh, I think I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna try shoot, I missed my turn. Not paying attention. Got the poo-poo. Yeah, that's the poo-poo. I think I got an idea for this mount situation, hopefully. Mm-mm. Oh, I don't think I showed that. Okay, let me try. Oh, we got another like. Noise. Yeah. Problem solved. Look at that. That's one thing I know how to do is be cheap and rig something up. So now we'll have no shaking. Because this is a stronger mount. Perfection. I like it. It's a better view too. I just have a really bad habit of like licking my lips. That's why they're always chapped. Ooh, starting to cool off a little bit. See that? Nicking it off. Ain't that nice? Oh wow. That's all their property. Wow. Now the test is when I flip it. How does it look? Oh, it still looks nice. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And no shaking. Well, there's no reason for me to even have this phone mount anymore. I might as well just throw it away. Because this was the mount I bought for my camera. And I thought it would only be effective for my camera. Oh, there's a little bit of shaking. Not nearly as much as that other mount though. Because it was even annoying me. So I was like, I know if somebody's watching, they're getting annoyed by all that shaking. selling flowers for Valentine's Day. One thing I like about these parts is speed limit is always like 55. Oh, time for you to see my beautiful face. Go down, come around, like this. This is one item, but I'm gonna check. All right, we're on stop 15. We got 3 left. 15. Hold on. So who's that other package for? Oh, I'm scared. Uh-oh. I think I got an extra. Crap. Yeah, I can go back and tell me I didn't do this again. One thing that sucks is you can see if if you click start on your next stop, you can't go back the whole route. You have to wait until after the next stop is done. Then you can look at the whole route. So now I have to wait to see if I have to have 5 packages. Wait, right? I got 5 packages. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, maybe I do have 5 stops. Because you have to count 15 because I haven't done 15 yet. So I gotta think about it like that. Okay, so maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm good. I never did a good Uber Eats order, so I haven't. That's why I haven't taken anything in between. Everything's either like throwing me way off my route, and it's not worth the money, or yo, Jeremy, what's up, man? Jeremy came through on the gym live yesterday. He was throwing up the number ones in the chat. There he goes. Oh, I went past it. I guess we can circle back. Pretty sure it's this right here. Do they have a mailbox? I just can't read right. I thought it said 157. They found a copyright on the other video too. Wow, that sucks. So maybe I'll just have to say I don't care about being monetized on the fitness stuff. Mm. What is that? Can I tell what that is? Yeah, so our other video got copyright on it. Man, that sucks. At least they weren't getting shut down. So I think at least if I do the headphone thing, they won't get shut, but they just won't be able to get monetized, which is fine. Like I said, it's more so for interaction. Dang. Wonder what they ended up. YouTube is very smart. The fact that they can like scan videos and pick up on all this stuff. Well, I mean, shoot, if they're probably not gonna get monetized, there's no need for me to even do a second channel. I might as well just stay on here and at least use the lives to grow my subscribers. Thumbs up. I think we're on stock 16 right now. Yeah, 16, 17. Wait, no. Maybe I'm lying. Your sister's friend? Who's your sister's friend? You? That's the only friend she needs. It's her family. I'm your favorite. Hey, that's what's up. You're my favorite too. Oh, shoot. It's the same street. It's the same street twice. I'm guessing this neighborhood is a circle, probably. Baked oatmeal bus. Ooh. I have to see what they're talking about. How your day going? Pretty good, Jeremy. I'm out here. This is my first um order of the day. I'm getting $43. 18. It was for 18 stops. Taking 2 hours. So I had initially got out here around like 3 o'clock. Um, so yeah, for my first order to be $43, that's a pretty good day to me. What about you though? How's your day going? Said something about bars. Can you see a house? Uh, Not the ones I'm delivering to, but here you can look at that. I try the houses that I'm going to when I do my drop offs, but there's a house for you right there. Mm-mm. $8. 34 minutes. I'm not even going near any of those places. Cat's looking at you. Ah, what is he plotting? He's gonna jump on you. Cats are sneaky, man. They're so sneaky. They're so quick. So quick. Especially when they get the little zoomies. They start running everywhere.
Pronounce your name.
Antoine. Yes.
Thank you, Antoine.
You're welcome.
Don't not try to back up. Pull up, back up right there, and then drive out.
Okay, I'm
Don't
glad
run
you
your
told
ass
me.
over out here.
Oh, really?
Don't even stop.
All right, thank you
Thank
for telling
you.
me. You're welcome. That's funny. Funny. They will run your ass. Oh. All right. So she said, "Don't try to back out." I kind of was thinking that too. I was like, it's not gonna be a good idea to try to back out here on this busy road. I was more so concerned about my bumper as far as backing up. Which way to go? I'm going to the left. Oh, I went the right way. Which one? These. Oh, I'm about to go past it. Nice. Almost went right past them. All right, we're gonna last stop. We made it to the end of our quest. I gotta try to get out of here. I need to make sure I'm going the right way. I think the stoplight's up there. So. Oh, I missed some chats. I don't have any pets. No. I kind of would get a cat. A dog is a lot more to maintain. I'm kind of lazy, so I wouldn't mind a dog, but I prefer a cat just because they're easier to maintain. You said, what are the quests? So the quests are, it's like a regular pickup, but give you a bunch of little, oh, I don't have one, a bunch of like small envelopes. Sometimes they're big things. It's just like miscellaneous things that people order. I'm guessing this is the stuff that people order online, like not grocery stuff that they order it online and they want it like, the next day or same day delivery, stuff like that. Just a bunch of little small things that you drop off to, from, I think the least I've had is maybe 12 stops. This is just a guess, but you can have upwards of like 20 something stops. Um, but yeah, it's just a bunch of random items to a bunch of different stops. So it's not like you're shopping. You don't shop for anything. You don't. Well, you do pick up, but you're not going to shop for anything. You pull up to the Walmart like a regular pickup. They scan everything on their end, load it up for you, and then you just go through, scan everything, make sure you got all of the packages, and then you go on your quest, basically. Like I said, I personally like these better because it doesn't involve a lot of thought. You're just kind of, all right, GPS, take me to my next stop. Your route will be loaded up in your app, and it'll show you the person's name, their address. It'll be like a list, and then you'll go through, and you slide on the app, you hit start. Well, you slide to the start button, and then it'll say, it'll pop up, with their name, their address, that information, and then it'll have a navigate button, and then you hit navigate, and it'll give you the option to use Apple Maps, Google Maps. Um, and then once you tap that, it'll link you directly to, like, it'll automatically put the address into whichever app you use. If you use Apple Maps or Google Maps, it'll automatically populate that address, and then all you'll do is hit start on your navigate. Well, hit go, I believe. If you're using Apple Maps, I think it's go. And then if you use Google Maps, I believe you hit navigate or start, one of the two. But it's really easy. That's why I like these better. And this one's paying me $43 for, we've had 20, either 19 or 20 stops. I'll tell you when I stop. I can tell you exactly the pay, the miles, and the duration. Look at me, about to miss my dad. Hey, they always come up on me so fast. Any tips with the quests? I would say, and oh shoot, look at that big old dog. Um, I definitely do have some tips for you. Mr. Right. I see something that says 41 on it though. Um, I got you on the tips though. Give me just a sec. So this one was $43, 33.7 miles. Um, 33.7 miles, 2 hours, 8 minutes. Oh, 18 drop offs. Why did I think it was 20? It's 18 drop offs. I will give you the tips when I come back. This is my last stop. I'm gonna turn this off and do Uber Eats for a little bit. So tips on Quest. Definitely. So with you going through all of these numerous stops, it is pretty important, which I should take my own advice, but it's pretty important that you want the packages to be in order. So when you get to your when you get to the place that you're picking up and you start scanning each one, it'll have it in order. So see, why does it say 40? I feel like that might have been the wrong house. Hold on, I think that was right. Hmm. I don't understand what the 41 is. I really hope I take that to the right house. Maybe let me go down further and see. I'm sorry. I will give you the tips. I just want to make sure I took this to the right house. Yeah, well, it's telling me I'm going past it now. So That had to be it. It's the only place over here. It's 173. Let me get back here. All right. So yeah. So when you get to your pickup, the app is gonna say, you do your confirm arrival, put your parking spot in, and then once the people come out, they're gonna scan on their end, load everything up, and then you'll on your app you'll have your start scanning button. Ideally, you know what you should do is when the person comes out to load everything up for you, you should be right there with them scanning everything as they're loading it up because that'll make it easier on you. Usually, I just like to let the person do their thing, let them load everything up and then I scan after. But if you're being smart about it, um, you should be scanning like as they're putting things in. Like um, basically, as they're loading stuff up, you can kind of be loading it up yourself, really. Like they can hand it to you and you can scan and then you put it in your trunk or wherever you want it to go. That would make it easy. Or um, that would really only be the easy way, yeah. Is if they hand it to you, you scan, and then you put it in the trunk or wherever you want it to go. Or as they put the stuff in the trunk or back seat or wherever you want it to go, you just scan, and then they'll kind of be like packing the packages up. And, you scan them as they're putting them in. Either way, you should, if you want to be smart, be efficient about it, regardless of how you do it, you should be scanning as they put the stuff in. Like I said, I don't. I just let them do their thing, and then I scan everything after. Um, but also to make things faster, make things efficient, you should kind of get familiar with your route and see what order everybody's name is in, and then kind of sort your packages based on that. Which I believe when they load up, they go in order anyway. So if you wanted to kind of stack everything in a way that makes it easier for you to just be like, okay, got my first stop, first package right there, second package here, here, here. That would be smart. Like I said, I'm not smart about this. So what I do, I will look at like maybe the first 5 stops and I'll get those names and then hopefully they're like small packages. Hey Nicole, what's up with you? The Grind with Nicole. Make sure y'all subscribe to The Grind with Nicole. You do be spelling my name wrong. I haven't corrected you. I don't like corrected. But my parents are weird. So the way they spell my name is Antwone. I know Antone. That's the normal way people spell it, or some people spell it Antwan, but mine Antwone. But anyway, it doesn't matter. At least you know my name. So I was telling people about the side quest. Say you're picking up an Uber Eats. I was actually hopping on Uber Eats now because I did one Spark. I had one of those big side quests with like 18 stops. And now I'm gonna maybe take a break from Spark, do Uber Eats a little bit just to get these 5 deliveries so I can meet the 20 delivery incentive, and then maybe go back to it. I'll just call you by your channel name. Either way, it's fine. Like I said, at least you know my name. That's that's half the battle is just remembering someone's name, no matter how it's spelled or sounds or whatever. Um, what was I saying? So what I do is I get like the first 5 stops. So I have like blah blah blah, whoever's names. I get the first 5 packages, assuming that they're small, the small envelopes, and I'll put them in the front seat with me. So I have my 5 up here. So as I'm going through, I'll just scan, well, put confirm arrival, scan, put, I think it asks like, what does it say? It asks you a couple things, like maybe confirm that you're here or something. I know it has one that says um, select a specific drop off location, and then you have like, oh, I need to go right. Select a specific drop off location, and then you have your take a photo option. So you do that, I do that, and then I'll have my package in the front seat with me, at least for my first 5. And then as I'm going, maybe once I get down to like 2 packages up here in the front, then I'll pick up another couple from the trunk and have those in the front seat with me. It's not the most efficient way. This is just kind of how I do it. Like anything else, the more and more you do it, you kind of find out what's most efficient for you as far as getting through the stops. But regardless, I've found out that however long they say it's going to take you to do the side quest, it's going to take you all that time. So no kind of getting around it. Pretty much set in stone. Oh, we got a $6 McDonald's. Okay, I'll take that. Pretty much set in stone with the duration of the quests. Trying to think of any other tips that I have. Oh, so something I said earlier in the video that I messed up on once before, and I try not to do it anymore. I'm kind of like traumatized from it. So sometimes you'll have a stop, and which it'll tell you on your screen. It'll have the person's name. It'll say 1 item, 1 quantity. Um, just say 1 item, 1 quantity. So you'll know that you have 1 item and nothing else. Sometimes you'll have a stop that'll have 2 items, 1 quantity, and most of the time you'll scan both, and that'll help you to keep from forgetting that you have uh, more than one package for a stop. But there's in the off chance that they don't make you scan both, which I'm thinking that that's how it happened to me, is that I didn't have to scan both packages. So I didn't have to, in this instance where I messed up, I didn't have to scan both packages. I just had to scan one for the same stop, but they had multiple packages. So I was like, oh, okay, la-di-da-di-da. So I scanned the one package, dropped that off. I get to the end of my route, and I have extra packages because a couple of the stops, the person had more than one package, but I only had to scan one in order for me to do the drop off. So that's something you want to be mindful of. It's mindful of is if it says 2 items, um, whatever quantity or however, 2 items, 3 items, whatever. Make sure that you don't have another package with that person's same name on it, or you're gonna mess up. So that's what I always do now. Like if it says 2 items, whatever quantity, even if I know that the one envelope or one package has both in them, I still just check all my stuff. I keep it spread out so I can check everything just to make sure I don't have a another package for that same stop, because I don't want to do that again. Because the last time I did it, it was really late at night. Somehow something happened and I had got kind of off with my timing, and the store was closed. Oh, I think my car messed up, and the store had closed. So I'm out there doing my deliveries, get to my last stop, and I have a couple extra packages left. I'm like, okay, something ain't right. So I ended up having to wait until the next day, and I took the packages back to the store, and they had to get somebody else to deliver them. So yeah, that was my one screw up. So I definitely try to tell people every chance I get about being careful with that. I don't know. It just, I guess it's just certain stops. They don't make you scan both packages. Like, I would think that with every stop, you would have to scan all the packages for that route. I don't know. I don't know how the system works or anything, but I don't know. I guess just sometimes you don't have to scan both packages for whatever reason. I think that's about my only few tips that I got for you. If you're still here. I know kind of long rambling. What do you say? Be right back. All right. Strong as fuck. Gotta make a dime. I don't know why people always want to be right up in the streets, man. Right up in the streets. Dang. All these people up in here. I guess the kids got out of school. Wow, that is horrible parking. Be back. Excuse me. Go to McDonald's. Only 4 minutes out. That was a long sermon. I know that's what I was saying. I have problems with like getting to the point. I don't know. It's like I've never been like that my whole life. Like if anything, I was always so brief and like concise because I didn't like talking. Period. But now it's like, dang, I can't even give you the short version of anything. You said I'm just playing. No, you're not. Cause I agree. That was way longer than it needed to be. What do you want me to drink first, Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper? Neither. Soda is bad for you. But if I had to say, I've never liked Dr. Pepper. So I would say Mountain Dew. Telling me to go back right. So why am I going this way? But you guys, even though I know you like looking at my face, figure I had it on myself long enough. He said, yes, I was. Well, I wasn't. That was way too long. I was only explaining one tip that because somebody asked about, well, I believe it was AS. I don't know the person's name. ASLS was asking about tips on the side quest. So I thought I would give some of my insight based on things that I've learned in my little bit of time on the app. So that was one of the things that I had ran into an issue before that I wanted to tell him or her about, just so they don't make the same stupid mistake that I made. Oh, awesome. So you were listening. So my rambling and yapping for my sermon did not go unheard. Good. What you cooking though? What you cooking up? I'm hungry myself. I'm smelling this McDonald's. Oh man, they got chocolate chip cookies too. Ooh. Do you want me to drink first, Dr. Pepper, or old Mountain Dew? Ew, old Mountain Dew. Maybe the Dr. Pepper then. I personally don't like Dr. Pepper. Like if I had to, oh, let's have a gate. Oh, call for code. Okay. Well, give me a minute. Oh, 3 people. Oh, I'm probably gonna take a break around like 6:15 ish. So I'm thinking maybe I could fit like one more in, maybe. Wow, that thing sounds like it will destroy your car. Ooh, Chick-fil-A. Wait for road, wait for road. Okay. I think I'm kind of close to that. Oh, 12 minutes. All right, we got a Chick-fil-A. Oh, battery's about to die. So you drunk the Dr. Pepper? So why did you choose to do gig work if you don't mind me asking? Um, the last job. I can't really get into specifics, but it was just basically a nightmare. So I ended up just up and quitting. Like I didn't give notice or anything. Um, it's just too much was happening. So yeah, so I up and quit, and then I was like, well, I still gotta eat. So I figured it'd be kind of hard for me to get a job somewhere else, just because I couldn't use them as a reference. And then the other job I had, I probably could have used them as a reference. It's just trying to think. I think I honestly just didn't want to go back to a 9 to 5 where I had like a boss or anything, because that's where a lot of my problems stem from with the job, was just my boss in general. So I was just like, I really don't like the idea of somebody being over me anymore. So I was like, how can I work for myself and not have to like start up a business on my own, right away? Because I mean, eventually I probably still will start something up on my own. But I was like, okay, I need to do something right now where I can make money and make money to eat, go to the gym, and have gas. Because, like I said, I don't know if you were on my other stream. I'm like a very minimalist type person. So it doesn't take a whole lot of money for me to do the things that I want to do. So I was like, well, do I really even need to go back to a 9 to 5 and make you know, money to do all these extravagant things when I could just stick to my basics. Because all I need money for gym membership, be able to eat, and have gas, basically. Because, like, I'm not Mr. Designer clothes and like fancy car. I got a 17-year-old car. So I always just pray to God that it holds up. Um, so yeah, like it doesn't take a lot for me to sustain myself. I don't have kids or anything, no relationship, no wife. I'm only feeding one mouth. So I figured gig work pretty much will suffice for everything that I need based on what I want to do. And yeah, I haven't gone back since. What about you? What got you into gig work? That was a good question. So I guess if I could have summed that up, I don't like someone being over me. If I could have really just put that into like a few words, I like freedom. My career. Your career. I'm gonna need you to expand a little bit. I mean, you ain't gotta type out a whole paragraph, but well, I know you do nails. Is that what you mean? It allowed you to have the flexibility to still do nails and like, or maybe that's what you're trying to say. I guess I could say that too. Like like doing gig work allows me to still be able to chase after and do the things that I want to do as far as like not career wise, but I guess life in general. I forgot what restaurant I'm going to. Chick-fil-A. So I can have the flexibility of my nail shop. Okay, see, that's what I thought you were saying. Yo, I'm sorry I didn't make Old Mountain Dew. Oh, you drunk Dr. Pepper, man? Oh, you said good answer. Thank you. I tried to be honest. When people ask me stuff, I just try to be honest. So I can have flexibility for my nail shop. That's what I was kind of thinking you were saying. I like the nail shop, by the way. I like the setup. You kind of showed it a little bit in your video. I was like, okay, Nicole doing her thing with the nails. There's some very like it looks like a lot of detail goes into it. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask too. Do you have other people that work with you, or Is it just your thing? Or do I play games? Not really, not anymore. I think like time I played something was Call of Duty. Zombies. I played zombies like this was sometime last year in like the summer maybe. But other than that, I really don't play games anymore. I still have an Xbox 360 somewhere, pretty sure. Yeah, and all my stuff. I was kind of thinking about that. It's funny that you asked that. I was thinking about that the other day. Was like getting into streaming and doing game streaming. Was it? I think so. Cause I just want my channel to be like diverse. You know, I don't want to be stuck on one thing. You know, like putting my eggs all in this one basket and hoping that that works out. I always kind of want to have something else to be able to kind of dabble in and see like it. So I kind of want to do like some streaming. I'm gonna definitely do the fitness, the gig work. I got some really cool thing gig work coming up. Thank you. It's my daughter works with me in shop. Okay, that's what's up. Keeping it in the family's always smart. Well, most of the time. A lot of times, that's the worst people to work with is your family. But like your daughter, that's different. I guess I'm speaking more to like extended family, you know, like cousins, aunts, uncles, stuff like that. It's harder to work with those people, family. That's good. Keeping it in the fam. Maybe I am. Who doesn't want to be like you, Nicole? Who don't want to be like you? Everybody trying to get like you. You got to be doing the fitness thing too, then. If you were doing fitness, then I would be trying to get like you. You got a whole trifecta, you know. But yeah, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. Trying to be a boss. I mean, who can say that they own their nail shop, you know? Not a lot of people. Or who can say that they own a business, period? Hmm. There's like a what? It's some crazy statistic on the success of businesses. So you beat the statistics. Oh, plus my job, they had passed me up for promotion too. And then when I quit, they tried to say, "Oh yeah, we had been discussing, you know, your role with us." who wanted to offer you a promotion once you got back from your vacation. Like, what's the one little meme like? So yeah, that was another thing. I was like, yeah, time to do something different. All right, I feel like it took me way too long to get here. Oh man, I have to go around these people without getting in a wreck. I'm pretty sure they're waiting. Oh wow, that's the line for Chick-fil-A. That's crazy, right? That's just the line to get to the drive-through. I'm just trying to pick up. All right, I'll be back. Oh, never mind. Said it's not ready. That's why I'm liking Uber Eats. I feel like they got a lot more cool features. Like yesterday, I was pulling up to make a delivery, and the customer was standing outside. That's something I always like when people do that. Obviously, they don't have to, but on the app, it had like a circle, and it showed me that he was standing outside, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Because usually on DoorDash, it's based on wherever the customer drops the pin when they have their account, and a lot of times, especially when I was in Florida, a lot of times the place that people drop the pin didn't line up with where they actually were. So I spent a lot of time hunting for houses because people didn't drop their pin in the right location. So that's another thing that I'm really liking about Uber Eats. It's just the accuracy and like, 'cause that saves a lot of time. If you know exactly where somebody is when you're about to make a drop off, man. So I'm like, Uber Eats, they got some here. And now they tell you when the order's ready. Like, what? Maybe I should just go in. Still not ready yet. You think Call of Duty? Yeah, Call of Duty was always like my favorite next to um, Madden. Play Call of Duty and Madden. Those are my games of choice. Okay, it's saying it's still not ready yet. What's going on here? I've always said Chick-fil-A has such an efficient operation that they run. I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with Chick-fil-A. Mhm. I feel like I need to go in there. It says it's ready though. You only have 3 items. Oh, hold on. I guess I should have just went in because it was already ready. Even though the app clearly says, "Oh shit, please wait, pick up." So yeah, but it was ready. Whatever. All right. So now we're going to drop off 9 minutes. As it starts to get dark. Give y'all the so I guess I can't trust the app. I just have to go in and see if it's ready or not. Look at the sky though. Yep, I got it. You must be behind. Jeremy's back. Probably gonna be ending the stream here since it's getting dark. Oh, oh man. And I'll probably be back for the workout later on. Oh, we got another sub. All right, guys, I'm heading out for right now. I'll be back later for the gym sesh. Thank you guys for tuning in. Um, Appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys soon.